Most conversations follow a rhythm. One person speaks, the other responds. The pause between those moments is usually so short that nobody notices it until one day someone pauses for too long, not dramatically, just long enough. You ask a question, they look at you. Instead of answering, they simply stare. 1 second, 2 seconds, three. Suddenly, the silence feels different. Not empty, occupied, as if something is happening behind their eyes that you're not supposed to see. Then they answer. The conversation continues. Everything seems normal, but the feeling remains. Because during that pause, something strange happened. Your brain stopped focusing on what they were going to say and started focusing on them, the person, the thing looking back at you. And that's when an uncomfortable realization appears. You never actually experience another person's thoughts. You only experience their responses. Their responses, their expressions, their behavior, everything else is hidden. When someone pauses for too long, the illusion briefly breaks. For a moment, you're no longer talking to a personality, you're looking at a mind, a completely separate consciousness that exists behind a face you've learned to recognize. And perhaps that's what makes the pause unsettling. Not because something changed, because for a brief moment, you became aware of how little access you ever had to the person standing in front of you. Then they answer. The conversation moves on, but part of you keeps wondering what happened during those few extra seconds and why they suddenly felt so much longer than they should have.